y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma and this is another week in my teacher life. I say another, but it has been several weeks since I have filmed a week in my teacher life. So I just wanted to start this week off and kind of catch up with you. And I don't know, I feel like I can't jump right back in this week because I took so long off, and it may not feel like it, but to me it feels like I have not vlogged a school vlog in so long. I was actually just watching Kim from Elementary in the Mitten this morning, and she was talking about how she still feels like she's in that back to school season where you're trying to figure everything out, just trying to adjust. And I feel the exact same. I feel like I'm still in that adjustment period, even though it's almost October. On top of that, I just feel like there's been a lot of expectations and things that I'm required to get done. This year is so hard because we are not back to normal at all, yet our expectations went back to as if it were a normal year. And I think that's what I'm feeling. On top of that, just dealing with, you know, life and pregnancy has been just honestly too much. While I've been at school, I feel like I've just been so overwhelmed and kind of just trying to keep my head above water. And so that usually does not include vlogging. We're gonna try to vlog this week. Today is Tuesday because yesterday we had a PD and CT day. So in the morning we had professional development. In the afternoon we were able to collab with our team, which was really nice. I will catch up with you when I get to school. I just wanted to kind of preface this vlog and not just like jump back in it like normal, because y'all know I like to keep it very real and very transparent on my channel. And it's just been a lot lately. A lot of doctor's appointments, a lot of tests, a lot of just health problems. She's fine, I'm fine. Just a lot of things outside of school that have taken priority. Hopefully we're gonna have a good week. So I will catch up with you when I get to school. I also thought I could show you my outfit while I'm at home, and I have my full length mirror. So let's see, this sweater is from Old Navy. It's super cute. Honestly, I'm just wearing it for my classroom. It's supposed to be 90 degrees today. Love that. This shirt I made with my Cricut. I can link the like SVG file that I used. And this dress is from Target. It's the A New Day brand. It's like a tank dress. And my shoes are also from Target. And I'm wearing like some, you can't see them, but I'm wearing some little like leopard print hoops. And that's my outfit for today. Super comfy, super casual, bump friendly, because girlfriend is large and in charge. So happy Tuesday. Okay, so I'm so out of breath. I had a sub on Friday because I had to take my gestational diabetes test, the like second one, because I failed the first one. Spoiler alert, you'll see this in my 3rd trimester vlog at the end of my pregnancy, but I passed, so it's all good. Anyway, but I had to have a sub Friday, and then yesterday our day was full, so I kind of feeling a little bit flustered with like my plans for this week and prepping for next week. Usually I like to spend Monday and Tuesday making copies and getting everything ready for the following week. And so I kind of want to do that today, but I just don't know if I'm gonna get to it. But anyways, so our theme last week was weather, and we're kind of continuing that this week. And then at the end of the week, we're gonna add in some stuff about Johnny Appleseed. So today we're gonna do a science experiment in writing of testing if items are waterproof. So I've bagged up some stuff. I have like some things that are clearly not going to be waterproof, like paper and tissues and like a peppermint, because I thought they would like to see the red come off the peppermint. But then I also have like a paper clip and a Lego and a dice, things that are waterproof. So we will make observations, we'll make predictions, and then we'll test. And each group will just get a cup of water. So there's that. For math, we'll do a sprint. I have expressed that I don't love our math curriculum, and it's just really challenging because I feel like it moves so quickly. And so what we're kind of doing, and we kind of talked about this with my team yesterday, but we are just kind of hitting the brakes because our kids are just not there. They're not ready. It's a part of teaching is kind of feeling where your kids are at and where they are supposed to be. And if they're not where they should be and they're not ready to move on, then, you know, being able to adapt. What we're going to work on this week is kind of going back and just pausing, because we've been working on like addition and subtraction, missing part, whole, and that's great and super important, but I feel like we're still kind of struggling with number sense, and if we don't have number sense, we don't have anything. I'm going to do some practice on these mats. So one side has a 10 frame, a number line that goes to 10, and then a box on the other side goes up to 20. I don't know, I really want to go slow and kind of slow that down so that I know that they have it, because I feel like our curriculum just kind of skipped over it, and I'm not about that. So I've also been working on my maternity plans, which feels crazy, but it's really not. My goal is to get them all done in October. I've been slowly planning out different subjects. Like I will just look at reading and I will plan from now until March what reading would look like, because it's pretty repetitive, you know. Like Mondays and Fridays are silent reading, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is a creation station. So I've just been kind of writing in like, this is when we would return books, check out books, give new old friends, stuff like that. Then I moved on to writing, which we talked a lot about yesterday, which was really helpful, and kind of planned out our themes and then like what we could do. So I need to like really nail those down. And then last I need to do math and just scope out where we would be for math. And then I will enter it all once I'm done into like a document. That feels crazy and overwhelming. And I think that's also why I'm feeling like stressed, because I'm really starting to hammer those out just so that they're done next month. And yes, I have time, but I really want them to be done in October or early November. So that way I'm just prepared, because you never know. Okay, I can't breathe. I'm gonna go make my copies for next week, and I will catch up with you at some point later today. Really quickly before my kids get here, because I need to open my door soon, I thought I would show you what's in our tier 2 this week. I've been getting more questions about that. So basically we have 45 minutes every morning, and that's our tier time, and students who need that extra tiered support can get it during that time, and that's separate from like our reading and writing and all that kind of stuff. So like if I have sped kids who need pull-out minutes, they go during that 45 minutes. If I have friends who need more intense interventions, they go with the interventionists during that tiered time. And then I am like working with kids. I have a lit tutor in here, I have a para, and we're all just kind of providing extra support and differentiating for each group and different kids. And that's also when testing gets done and all that kind of stuff. Every day they visit one. So this one is independent, it's writing, and this week it's an apple because we're doing Johnny Appleseed. The second one is also independent, it's a word game. Usually it's like a puzzle or something. This week it's a cut and paste rhyme practice. Normally this is Blevins, and I have a para at this group, but this week we are not doing Blevins. We're just gonna like stop and review all the CVC words we've worked on so far and all the short vowels we've worked on. So they're gonna do this little short U practice, and then they're also gonna do some CVC practice with like whiteboards with my para. And then the last one is sight word practice, and I actually just changed this to be a bingo board. So I have a bunch of note cards with these sight words, and they will pull it. If they have it, they'll mark it until they get a bingo. And then with me today, we are going to do short A practice and kind of talk about word families. Yeah, got all my copies done for next week, and I need to open my door, so catch up with you later. I'm gonna toss out a baggie. Do you think I want you to touch that just yet?
No.
Do you think I want you to open it just yet?
No.
Okay, we are going to be doing some science experiments today. Everybody do a silent cheer for science. However, in order to become, or in order to be good scientists, You have to follow what?
Directions.
The directions or the rules. Yes, both are correct. My rule for science is if you can't handle being a scientist, if we can't handle being a scientist, you become an observer. 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank you so much. That was great. All right. So on number 3, we need to go ahead and write our third item, which is a what?
Lego.
Lego. So you need to go ahead with your pencil before we test it and write Lego. Are we ready to test it out?
Yes.
Person number 3, grab the Lego, please. Gently go ahead and put it in your cup of water. All right, person number 3. Person number 3, please take your Lego out and put it on the paper towel. And let's see if it looks like it changed at all. All right, share your thoughts with me. Do we think that this Lego was waterproof, yes or no? Prove it to me. Why? Right. Does your Lego look any different? No, thank you. So is it waterproof? Oh my goodness, yes. So write another yes. Wow. Wow, 3 for 3. I look like such a mess. It has been a day, but that's okay. I just feel like their energy level since literally the moment that my first kiddo walked in this morning has been 1,000 out of 10, and it has not settled down since this morning. Our science experiments took up like our whole writing and math block pretty much. The only thing we had time for in math at the end of it was a sprint, and we did a Jack Hartman counting by tens video because we're practicing skip counting. Love Jack Hartman, and songs are just the bomb. I also taught them this writing superstar song that my girl Maylene from Mrs. Calls Campers came up with. It's on her Instagram. I taught it to them last week, and then we reviewed it today, and they've just been like singing it to themselves all day. But it makes such a difference. Songs are so powerful. Anyway, I just got a little distracted. So we did science, and they loved it. Actually 10:15. I just took my kids to counselor. I had really good intentions that this was going to be the day that I got here really early this week, got a bunch of stuff done and prepped, and then I got here and the internet was down. It just ended up being one of those mornings. So today is our last day of weather. We are gonna do, which honestly, do you ever have like stuff planned and you're just like, I'm not feeling it? That's how I'm feeling today. But we're gonna make like a cloud with some cotton balls on paper, and then we're gonna write. My plan was we would go outside and we would watch the clouds for like 5 minutes, and we would see what we could see in the clouds, like shapes, figures, animals, whatever. And then we would come back and we would write, I saw a dragon, but it was really a cloud. And then we would like make the dragon in the clouds with cotton balls. That's my plan. I'm just not like super excited to teach weather. I was like this last year. It's just not like the most fun, especially because October is around the corner and there's so many fun things in October. You guys, I'm so excited. Like, October is probably my favorite month to teach, I've learned, because there are so many fun things you can do and like science experiments you can do, and I'm pumped about it. So knowing that that's around the corner and I'm here teaching weather is like, I don't wanna. Another thing I worked on this morning is stuff that I have to do for this award that I won, so I didn't vlog it. It was like 3 weeks ago now, because because I haven't vlogged in a while. I was awarded this like first year teacher of the year award, which is so insane to me. I'm so honored and it's awesome, but now I have to do all of this technical stuff and paperwork and essays and all this stuff. So I worked on that a lot this morning too. I also want to work on some plans. Something that I'm also working on is sending home some positive notes. So I have this little freebie from TPT that I just print on like a colored piece of paper, and I try to send one home a quarter, which does not sound like a lot, but it takes me so long for some reason to send one home because I try to make it purposeful. Like I will write a note on the back about specific things that I've really been proud of or excited about, and so I really take time with each note, and it's genuine. And I want to do this because we have conferences at the end of October, and I never want my first interaction with a parent to be at conferences, and I especially don't want my first interaction to be a negative one or to be me telling them something that's wrong or going wrong. I'm a words of affirmation person. That's my love language, and so I really enjoy giving it to others. And I also think as a parent it would be really nice to hear not just if something is going bad or if they're struggling with something or we need to work on something, but I think it is really beneficial when you address the positives and things that are going really well and things that you're really proud of. And I've already seen growth in literally every kid, so I can easily sit down and write growth that I've already seen in the last couple of months. So I'll work on that, and then I need to go get my kids, so I'll catch up with you later today. It is Thursday now. I am doing a terrible job this week, you guys, especially like towards the end of the day at closing out the vlog for the next day. I apologize. Today we're doing Johnny Appleseed stuff, so that will be fun. I'll show you a little bit of that later. Probably when my kids go to library because they have that today, and I will probably just show you then instead of when I get to school because I'm running a little late. Yesterday I had a meeting with my principal about evaluations and kind of the plan for the year, and we scheduled my first one on Monday, my formal observation, which I will probably be overthinking all weekend. I really love my principal, and she was just talking to me about pregnancy and how it's going while teaching and how I'm managing like preparing for leave, and I just cannot stress enough how important it is to have admin that supports you. Anyways, my earrings, aren't they so cute? They're from Shein, and I wore these earrings last week, and a kid told me that they make her very happy and she wants me to wear them every single day. So I feel like I have to wear them at least like weekly for her. I'll catch up with you probably when my kids are at library. Quickly want to show you what we're doing today for the first day of Johnny Appleseed. Really, there's only one day. Today is Johnny Appleseed. Tomorrow is just apples. I'm planning on bringing apples apples, and we're gonna like do taste tests and graphing and some stuff like that. If I remember, I'm really hoping I remember. So I found this little reader. Actually, I think a teammate gave this to me, so I don't know where she got it now that I'm thinking about it, but it's just like an easy Johnny Appleseed. And then she also had this with it. Sorry, I don't know where this is from. It doesn't say, but it's Johnny Appleseed facts. So we're gonna pull out facts that we think are interesting and write 3 of them on these apples. In math, we're gonna do a sprint, and we're gonna work more on number sense. Yesterday went really well talking about number sense. I'm really glad I did it with our like dry erase leaves. That went super well. And today we're gonna fill in number lines, which we worked on those yesterday for the very first time, just like counting on a number line. And so today we're gonna fill in these number lines. Just like I said, really pausing, hitting the brakes to talk about number sense. Also this morning, I was prepping some stuff I would kind of show you because I don't know that I'm gonna vlog next week. Next week our theme is science, and then we're gonna start all our Halloween stuff. So I think I'm gonna not vlog next week, maybe. We'll see. And then I'll vlog all of the Halloween stuff we do the week after. I made our craft that we're gonna do next week. So when I get observed on Monday, what I'm thinking, originally we were going to read this little space book and like highlight important or facts we thought were interesting, and that would still be fine, but I'm thinking I might do this Tuesday instead. And on Monday, since it's an observation, to make it a little more fun, we will read a like fiction book about space or astronauts. I got a couple from the library. I'm not obsessed with any of them just yet, but we'll see. And then we're gonna fill out this "if I went to space" page and do a writing prompt, and then we're going to make us in space. So I found this little astronaut helmet, and I also took their pictures yesterday and printed them out. So they're going to glue their little face in there. And so I think that this will be a fun like introduction to our space unit, and also will be really easy to be observed during. Like if I'm excited to teach it and it's more fun for me to teach, it's more engaging. Those are the lessons, if I know I'm being observed, that I try to do, because it just like eases my anxiety. Yes, I could just sit and read with them or be really basic and boring, and that's part of teaching too. There's nothing wrong with that. And if I get a walkthrough, like usually it's something not super interesting, but it's just a little thing I've learned about myself when I get observed, is if I'm feeling like confident and excited to teach it, it just makes it go so much better. Like my anxiety is so much less if it's something I'm excited to teach. It is my plan time. I thought while I'm like getting work done and signing folders, I could chat with you. Our day is actually going so well. For math, I'm so glad we did the number line, because it was really helpful for me to see who is still really struggling with number sense, which was the purpose of kind of pausing and going back. But it was very clear to me. And then I made them do a self-assessment where they gave me a thumbs up if they feel like this is a piece of cake, sideways if they felt like they're getting there, they know some of it, but some of it's a little hard, just need a little more help. And then a thumbs down if they feel like it was super hard and they're really lost on number lines. And I only had a handful give me thumbs down, but it was really good for me to see. And then I could kind of pull them and work with them one-on-one. And I just do that like under their chin, and I make sure it's very private, like nobody else can see but me, nobody's looking but me, and they know not to like look around. I have a birthday today, so we're gonna have birthday treats. After school, I need to change out like my calendar. Honestly, I might do it if I have time during plan. I can't believe tomorrow is October. I'm so excited for October because it's basically November, which is basically baby months. So October through December are easily the best months of the whole year. Okay, I need to get busy. I said I was gonna talk and sign folders, and I haven't done anything. So I'm gonna get to work. I probably won't chat with you again next until tomorrow.
caramel cookie. This one is for you. Chocolate fudge.
Ooh.
Not a sponsor, but Nespresso, if you're watching this, I would be sponsored.
You?
Yeah.
Your channel?
I don't know what this is.
How many are there? Holy cow.
And hazelnut muffin.
Oh, I might try that one tomorrow.
And then, so when you buy 100,
100.
you get the welcome gift.
Ooh, that's
So
cool.
this is mostly why.
Ridiculous. It's gonna fall and shatter, and your heart is gonna be broken.
That can be your, what's it called?
A thumbnail?
Thumbnail.
Why would that? What does this have to do with my video at all?
Not a sponsor.
We wish it was a sponsor. It's my lunchtime. It is 11 a.m. and I am already so ready to go home. It's not even funny. I feel like their energy is so high today, but we had a day like that earlier this week. I don't remember what day it was. They all were just like hyped up, but we still like were okay. We still were able to be productive. It was just like they were excited about everything and they were so energetic. Today is like a different level where they're so hyped up, we can't focus. We can't sit for 5 seconds without screaming or talking or yelling or flailing our bodies. Like we cannot be calm and just sit or work or do what we're supposed to do. Like it's just not happening today. We haven't even gotten into like the meat of our instructions, so that'll be so fun to try to figure out. For writing today, we're gonna do some apple taste testing. I cut my apples up this morning and we're gonna taste test and see which one they like best, red, yellow, or green, and we're gonna like graph it, take data. I think today for math, I'm gonna pull small groups because the math activity I have for today I don't think will take very long. And then I kind of just want them to like, I have a new math game. I think I'm just gonna have them play the new math game and get to know it. And I'm gonna pull a group of like the friends who were really struggling yesterday. That's my plan. I'm gonna pass out. If you look over here, I have red, green, and yellow apples. Now we're gonna test. It's good. Okay, we've got red, green, and yellow. You're going to get one of each. All right, your next word is am. What's the word? Am. All right, your next word is hug. G. Chop your word out to find it. I don't even have words. I'm so ready to go home. It's my plan time. I just need to sit here and eat my apples and peanut butter in silence. So maybe we'll talk after school. Maybe we'll talk when I get home. Yeah. Just a dumpster fire, but it's fine because it's over. Just one of those days where like we just could not get it together, and it's really hard having those days and feeling like, I don't know, I'm allowed to be upset at those days because I felt this in my pregnancy, I felt this as a teacher, and honestly just in life sometimes I feel like I'm not allowed to complain, I'm not allowed to be negative because it's annoying and it's ungrateful and it's blah blah blah. And also sometimes as a teacher, especially as a newer teacher, you feel like if there's something that's not working, it's your fault. Or if you had a bad day or your kids had a bad day, it's your fault. I don't know. It's just, I'm so exhausted. It's okay. Let me think of a like positive thing I can share about today. We did our apple tasting and it went really well. They really enjoyed it. They followed directions. We graphed our favorite. It went a lot quicker than I anticipated, so I pulled out a CVC word bingo that I had, and we played that as a class to practice reading CVC words. So that time was actually really productive and really good. And the night before that we silent read, and that went really well as well. And then they returned their books. Math was kind of a hot mess, but it's fine. We're talking about the positives. Anyway, I'm gonna end this week in my life. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss all my future videos, and turn on your post notifications. Thanks so much for watching and for supporting me. You should leave me a comment if you got this far and tell me how your year is going so far. Is it a dumpster fire? Is it like fantastic? Is it somewhere in the middle? I want to know. I will see you next week, friends. Bye.